I'm gonna show y'all what regular everyday people with bills, who live at home, who have student loans, who work a regular job, live like. And I feel like I need to get comfortable in that, and I feel like a lot of the time I don't want to vlog because I feel like I don't have the luxury apartment, the fancy kitchen, the super clean house that I can film in. Okay, you guys, so my name is Erica Andrea. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I just wanted to do a little chit chat in my new car, as you can see in the title. Well, this car is technically not new anymore. I purchased this car in May, which was how many months ago? May, June, July, August, September, October. It's been about 5-ish months since I've got this car, and I've just been loving it. Like, I had originally planned to do a full video, like Audi 2021 Q3 tour, show you guys the full car, do like the whole typical YouTuber thing. But then I started a new job and I was still adjusting, and just like I realized that I needed someone to help me film it, and then I got really shy about it, and then I just decided not to film that video. First of all, before I bought this car, I literally drove a car that my parents got for me. It was a 2006 Nissan Sentra. I really don't like driving that much, or didn't like driving as much, and I really didn't care too much about cars. I never had a dream car, or like a car that I always thought about attaining, like, oh my god, when I grow up I'm gonna get that type of car. No, I was never that girl. I never cared that much about cars. I always enjoyed being a passenger, but I knew that when I started my nursing job, I was like, you know what, I'm making decent money, like I'm taking care of myself. I want to buy myself a nice brand new car with all of the new stuff in it. You know, I want the touch screen, I want the push to start, I want everything. I was looking and I knew I wanted something like with all-wheel drive, something that sat up a little bit higher from the ground, just because as a nurse I have to get to work no matter the weather, rain, sleet, snow, tornado, thunder, you know, like whatever is going on outside, I'll still have to go to work. So I needed a car that was going to be good in snow because I live in New York. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should get an SUV. But then I was so scared to get an SUV. My Nissan Sentra is so small, it's so low to the ground, the interior is small, everything is like tiny, and it was such a cute small car. But I was scared to drive an SUV. I wasn't sure if I was gonna, why are there so many cars coming through this block, child? And one of my dad's friends recommended this car. And they were like, oh, you should look at the Audi Q3, like it's a nice small SUV, like it's cute, she'll probably like it. We went to go see it. They didn't have the color I wanted or the interior I wanted in stock, and I was really annoyed with that because I thought I was gonna have to settle for something else. But then my dad said, you know what, like, you're not pressed for a car. A, you have a car. B, like, you can wait, like it's not that serious. You don't have to rush, you don't have to buy right now. Like, you have a car, it works perfectly fine. Like, you can wait a little bit for what you actually want. Like, don't settle just because you want a new car. I wanted the white exterior and the brown interior. Like, that was what I wanted. No ifs, ands, or buts. If I had to like budge a little bit on the color, it wouldn't be with the interior, it would be with the exterior. So he found online 2 that were coming in from like the port. These Audis, they come from like Germany or something, and they get shipped here on whatever, they get shipped on a boat. So we spoke with my dealer and the salesperson that I was working with, and I put money down on the car because I knew that once it touches down over here that I needed it, I wanted it, I didn't want it to go to anybody else, because this is a really popular color combination. Like, everybody has a white car with brown interior, like literally everybody. And then when it came in, I went and got the car, and I did get some vlog footage from me like signing and doing all that stuff, and me at the dealership. So I will insert some of that footage right here so you guys can see. was super duper exciting. I'm so thankful to my dad for helping me throughout that whole process, because I literally wouldn't have known what to do, what to say, how to negotiate, any of that. And my dad really helped me out with all of that. So he is a real one. So that is how I ended up with this car, and I've been obsessed with it. Like, what the oh my god, I thought I cracked my windshield. It's just dirty. So yeah, like I said, I've been loving the car so much. I really don't like driving. Like, it's really not my favorite thing to do, but every time I get in the car, I'm like, it's so nice and luxurious. I love the interior. I love the sunroof. Like, it just gives very much luxury without me having to pay like a super crazy price. Audis obviously like are a luxury-ish type of car, but they're not as expensive as, like, you know, the BMWs and stuff. So the car is nice. If you guys still want me to do like a full car tour, maybe I still will, but like, yeah, I don't know who's gonna help me record that video / when I'm gonna find the time to do so. So we'll see about that. What else did I want to talk to you guys about today? I have been like on and off YouTube for the past couple months, just because I started my job and like I'm adjusting to the night schedule, and I've talked about this in previous videos. I did like a night shift get ready with me. I think I did a new grad chit chat. I did a video when I first started my job. I did a video on my first day of orientation. So I have been like kind of updating you guys, and those videos have been doing decent. So I just kind of wanted to touch base on where I'm at as far as like my new grad nurse journey and like transitioning back onto YouTube. I am adjusting for sure. Being a new nurse, it definitely gets easier. Everybody always says that, and like it's like really hard to believe people when they tell you that it gets easier, but it does. Like, the job is obviously still challenging. You have your days, but like, you know that you make it through 100% of all of your bad shifts. So like, even if it's the worst day ever, you're gonna get through it. It's fine, and it's gonna be okay. I really am considering changing specialties. Med-surg is just not for me. Well, I work telemetry, but like telemetry is just med-surg with beeping. That's what I always tell people. Everybody's on the monitor and it's literally the same thing. It's just with beeping. I've been doing okay. Well, I'm okay, but like I'm not okay at the same time. So yeah, eventually I'm gonna need to pivot and leave and do something else, because I am starting to feel quite a bit burnt out. I worked on med-surg as a PCA before I became a nurse for like 3.5 years. So now we're on like what, my 4th and 5th year in healthcare, and I'm just a little bit tired. So I think I need to transition into, first of all, working day shift, and 2, doing something a little bit more, I don't know, something that I'm a little bit more passionate about. I feel like because I'm recording this video, everybody and their mother is outside and everybody is looking at me talking to myself. Like, I really am just trying to mind my business. If you want to see more nursing videos, more nurse get ready with me's, and like what scrubs I'm wearing and all that type of stuff, let me know, because I can make that type of content. But I have just been putting out a variety of stuff lately. I just put out the Coach Pillow Tabby video. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and go look at that video. I love that purse. So yeah, I've just been kind of, I don't know, I feel like my more sit down, my reviews, those type of videos, my hair tutorials, I really enjoy making them, and I love how they come out. But I feel like the views aren't doing as well as they used to do, and I feel like people like to see more of lifestyle content. So I am gonna pivot and start integrating that stuff into this type of content. So I can vlog, I can rant in my car, I can show you guys what I'm doing throughout the day, and include the bag I bought in that video, include the hairstyle I'm doing in that video, just to kind of integrate everything and make it a little bit more relatable than sitting down in my full setup with all the lights and all the cameras and just, you know, very like highly polished content. If you guys like these type of chit chatty, you know, sit in the car type of videos, let me know, because I saw another YouTuber ranting in her car. Who was it? I think it was Arnell, and she just also recently purchased a car, and like you could see the sunroof and everything. I was like, you know what, that's a vibe. I need to start doing vlogs in my car, because why not? Yes. Ooh, I want to talk about this last thing, and I'm gonna get off of here because I feel like I've been talking so much. You know how like everybody's been so into like the luxury content, the shopping, the bags, the shoes, the going out to eat, the buying jewelry, the luxury apartments, the high rises, the views. Like, everybody loves that type of content right now, and I too enjoy it from time to time. I feel like luxury content can be really inspiring. Like, it can make you just look at someone's life and be like, wow, like, this is how people are living, this is what I aspire to, this is really, you know, pushing me to like work hard and grind. But then on the other token, sometimes it just makes me feel bad. Like, and I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but sometimes indulging in too much of that content just makes me feel like, what if I never get there? What if I'm never able to live like that? First of all, these are really exaggerated, expensive lifestyles. Like, the average everyday person is not gonna live like that, will never live like that. And I'm not being negative, but I am being negative. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a little bit unrealistic. And at the end of the day, being rich and buying all this fancy stuff and like wasting money and doing all of that, that is not going to be everybody's reality. So I feel like indulging in so much of that content, it hinders my journey, and I guess a lot of people's journeys, of like being happy where they are. Like, you have to learn to be content with where you are and still, you know, have the drive to want to push for more, because obviously we want to grind, we want to elevate, we want to hustle, we want to build, you know, generational wealth for our families however we can. And sometimes I feel like watching too much of that content really has me in a chokehold. Like, it really hinders me feeling like that, because sometimes I just feel like, damn, why can't I do that? Why don't I have my own fancy luxury apartment? Why am I still living home with my parents? Why am I not, like, why do I have so much debt? Like, you know, it just gets to be too much. I kind of wish when we didn't have so much social media and so much access to seeing how the wealthy or the upper class people live, because now that it's in my face all the time, every day, it just makes me feel kind of bad, and I don't like that. So maybe I should just divest from luxury content. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I feel like some other people probably feel the same way about watching that. And I'm not saying like watching it at all is bad, I'm just saying that like I don't want that to be all that I watch. And also that brings me to the fact that I want to be like the regular girl, you know, like I want to show y'all what regular everyday people with bills, who live at home, who have student loans, who work a regular job, live like. And I feel like I need to get comfortable in that. And I feel like a lot of the time I don't want to vlog because I feel like I don't have the luxury apartment, the fancy kitchen, the super clean house that I can film in, the bright lighting, the views. Like, I don't have the aesthetics that all the popular girls on YouTube have that drive the views. And that kind of discourages me from posting lifestyle vloggy type of content. But I feel like there are people out there who want to watch regular, relatable people. Stop feeling insecure about my life and just remember that I'm that girl, whether I have the 3-bedroom high-rise luxury apartment or not. Like, let's not forget. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up and leave all of your thoughts in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about really anything that I discussed in this video. I'm doing okay, you know, it is what it is, one day at a time, but I definitely just wanted to get back consistently posting content. So this is one of my ideas, and here we are. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications that you never miss an upload. And I will see all of you beautiful people in my next one. Bye.